majority of all paranormal experiences happen during extreme weather events.
A lot of weather gets misconstrued as paranormal. For example, was there a god named Zeus hurling lightning bolts from the top of Mount Olympus? No, it was just ions bumping up against one another.
During a severe storm, the very fabric of our atmosphere is ruptured. This allows access to things that we would never even imagine are out there.
There's always been that connection between unexplained phenomena and the weather, but we never actually do find the boogeyman.
When you're skeptical of everything, you kind of become blind. So sometimes things are maybe right in front of you and you're not willing to acknowledge it because of that skepticism.
Well, there's always a logical reason, Rachel.
There's a reason. I'm not saying it's scientific or not.
It is scientific.
That's where we differ.
It's an extraordinarily large storm, so please heed the warnings.
I've been a meteorologist for over 25 years. I'm not a big believer in UFOs or the weird stuff, but I am a weather junkie. So when Rachel approached me saying there was a direct connection between paranormal activity and weather, she had me.
I'm a paranormal investigator. I'm somebody who digs into the mysteries of the universe to try to get some answers.
She's a true believer, and I'm a skeptic. So it kind of gives us the middle ground.
But the bottom line is we work well together because we both approach this data-driven with technology to kind of get to the truth ourselves. You know, if you Google search Hurricane Sandy and UFO sightings, there's over 140,000 results. There is so much to investigate, it's overwhelming. Take the Gray Man of Pawleys Island. This is a shadow figure that is seen prior to every single hurricane since 1800s.
Before each and every major hurricane strike, the atmosphere heats up, the ground heats up. When the ground heats up, cooling takes place above the ground, and it begins to rotate. That is no gray man. That is what I call a dust devil.
I just think you're not necessarily open to
I'm open to it, but I figured it out scientifically. It's dust devil.
I'm glad John solved the case.
It's solved.
I tend to disagree.
No more gray man.
We're investigating this local legend of a phantom black dog. Eyewitness reports date back to 1690.
There was lightning, there was thunder, it was rain.
These eyes, these yellow eyes were glowing. I've never seen any sort of creature like that in the woods.
It wasn't of this earth, for sure.
Well, if it wasn't a dog, what was it?
I guess that's why you guys are here.
I think it's possible we're dealing with a hellhound. Hellhounds have been reported throughout time. They have terrorized people.
People have a tendency to mythologize their own experience. I need facts. I need weather facts. The true telling of this case will be when the storm approaches.
You got the camera over there, you had a cross-angle shot.
I can pick up any disturbances that are happening from down here. My hunch is that there's something geological in the region that's creating kind of this massive energy push and is allowing a portal, so to speak, to open. This is the area we need to keep an eye on for the storm.
I don't know about a portal, but the Hanging Hills do have a very unique composition to it.
This whole land is made of volcanic rock from 200 million years ago. You had this alleyway for the lightning to come in and reflect, creating that yellowish glow.
When I go into a storm, I already have my hypothesis. I'm taking motivated measurements to back up my hypothesis.
You talked about how conductive this is. We've got huge EMF disturbances. You saw the EMF meter yourself and you're up
That
there.
was, I don't
It's
know.
off the charts.
I don't know what the
So why
electromagnetic.
wouldn't
It
this
could
be a
be a
point?
K-pipe.
It didn't move like anything I've ever seen before.
Suddenly, he just disappeared. He was gone.
I know what I saw, and it wasn't just the weather.